Greetings, dear viewers. I'm Coil Quickcard, and welcome back to Chrono Cross. Last time we did all of Chronopolis. And we got more exposition than I could possibly recap. But also, apparently, we found Kid, and Kid, fell into a coma or something. Kid is resting in bed. She hasn't come out of her coma yet. So, there are two ways that I can advance this and get Kid out of this coma. The first is to go somewhere and unlock a great relic called the Chrono Cross. The second is to have the Master Mune, which I have. Huh? Hey, it's the princess. Let me see. Whoa, I think you're right. I wonder what happened. Do you think we should help her? Nah, it's not our job. Yeah, I guess so. It's probably nothing we can help with anyway. Yup. Hey, heartless animals! Ah, sis! But the princess is bound by the past, and even we can't bring her back here. Look closely. See that? Hey, it's the time egg? Yes, although it's not in its complete form. Did that girl with the glasses make it? Probably. Even though, if it's in its incomplete form, we can focus our powers into it. Then maybe it'll work. Yeah. Okay, new master. Yep, it's you. We're going to lend you our powers for a little bit. We're sending you back to the past, where the princess is trapped. We only have one chance. Take care of the princess! Master Mune! Yeah, the music is very dramatic. You may recognize this. We are in Luca's house, but it's on fire. Miss Kid and Mistress Luca are stuck in the back room. I am sorry that I lack the power to help you. They even killed Gato. The heartless bastards. Okay. Yeah, sure, why don't you fight me? So I've actually got a couple things to do while I'm here. First, we can take out these lava boys. Go, Fargo! Use your power against the lava boys. Go, Miki! Use your power against the lava boys. Ow! Actually, that basically did nothing. Good work, Surge. You. Honestly, this is just... It's just so... we've already known from earlier in the game that Luca died, and that Lynx was responsible for her death. But did they really have to have Luca die this way? It just feels so wrong to me. And yeah, I know that's definitely just an opinion. I can't make any kind of, like, solid objective claim about the quality of this, but good God, there's even, like, drawings on the walls. Luca isn't the only, or Kid wasn't the only child here. Luca turned her home into an orphanage. Luca the Pyromancer was murdered in an orphanage fire. And that just really doesn't feel right. But I have always wondered who actually started this fire. Because it is in fact extremely possible that Luca may have been the one who started the flames. And that with her death, there was no one left who could control them. Or it could just be that Lynx ran in here and set a pyromancer's house on fire, which doesn't really seem like the smartest idea. Okay, there's a memo lying on the floor here. It reads, I have created a new code for a new generation. It now replaces the old one my father used. Circle stands for O, square stands for D, triangle stands for A, cross stands for X. Okay. Using this, for example, the children will never guess road is spelled R, circle, triangle, square. So, R... My father, Tabin, would be proud. Not to mention my mother, of course. Wait, so... So, if the code is Laura, and I think it still is, it would be L, triangle. I think triangle's at the top on a PlayStation controller, so it should be L, A, right, A. So, left, right, or left, Y, right, Y, I think is the answer. Don't you children ever touch my space capsule. You made a space capsule? Receipt for goods received. KG-830. Poor Navy. Okay. And we found a diva dress. Okay. Oh, there's a floor panel. Okay. Alright, first let's rescue this kid. See how many people we can rescue from this orphanage fire. I think it's also important to mention that it's hard to really tell if we are actually altering the past here. Like, apparently we're doing this with an incomplete time egg. And a time egg definitely... Well, actually, even in Chrono Trigger, it was always a little vague if the time egg actually allowed us to alter the past, or merely to manifest, or it's unclear because of the way that Chrono's death and return is handled. It's uncertain if there was ever actually a timeline in which Chrono died. Because even in a timeline where Chrono was saved, everyone still saw him die and still took the exact same actions to save him. Wow, mister, you sure are strong. When I grow up, I want to be strong like you. Oh yeah, here, mister, take this. Okay, a nostrum. Oh, and there are other kids hiding in this room. Also, I saw another one of us in that bedroom. Okay. So there's someone hiding in this room. And then someone in the bedroom. Maybe I need to beat this thing. I think there's actually one kid, like, hiding under the bed or something. Honestly, I'm kind of going off of a list I read a couple days ago that listed where to find all the various rainbow shells in the game. Because I did want to make sure that I grabbed as many of those as I could on this playthrough. Because I'm increasingly certain that I am going to go to New Game Plus to get every character. Whoop. No. Oh, you came out. Thank you. Here, take this. Okay, rainbow shell. That floor panel there can be removed. Luca and my friend Kid went in there, but didn't come out. But on top of the issue of if the past can actually be changed or not with the time egg, there's also the fact that Doreen is apparently involved in taking us to this era as well. And Doreen's power is specifically associated with dreams. So this is actually one of the things I really like in this game, is how it's able to keep, like, what's really happening here and how real it is as somewhat vague. It's also entirely possible that we have actually come to the true past. Ah, there we go. Thanks, mister. Alright, so it's going to be okay. A rainbow shell. Okay, cool. I think I'm actually good now. There's only 2 rainbow shells to be acquired here, as far as I remember. So let's head down that floor panel. So I assume this goes out here. A child's drawing hangs here. Chrono is cool! Kid and Auntie Luca. Oops, I mean sis. Call me sis. Oh. Okay, that's the same thing. Princess Marl to the rescue. Interestingly enough, orphan girl, sis Luca. Ayla, strong. That's interesting that they actually have a picture of Ayla. The heroes may very well have retained a method of time travel, depending on when and if Luca ever actually dismantled the Epoch. Still, I would have expected that if they had retained access to time travel, their fates would not have been so unfortunate. Okay, so what do we do here? Can I just, like, drop some ice breath or something? Dragon's power doesn't seem to work here. Okay. So, what would work here? Robo made the desert green. So, I don't think I have anything else that would help here. Aside from that ice breath. And I don't... There's nothing here that seems to be interactable. What am I supposed to be doing here? I'm not sure. This way is inaccessible. Unless I'm supposed to just have it so that both lava boys in that room are dead at the same time? Maybe? That's the only other thing that jumps to my mind. Because I would be very surprised if I hadn't already managed to interact with anything in that room that's interactable. Yeah, just kill him. These things are so annoying. Good work, Surge. You finally hit a man. We're getting so much Dinodorite. So it seems like in other rooms where there were hidden kids, I found them just by interacting with things after the lava boys were dead. So, nothing there. Does defeating you have any meaningful effect? That is a good question. And Ice Breath doesn't work here either. Is there... Oh. Hold on. In case of fire, use this ice gun. Not for children under 12 or the mechanically challenged. Okay. That's how I do it. Sorry, Master. This is all the power I have. Oh, crap. Our allies are starting to fade away. Sorry, Master. That's all the strength I have. Ice gun! Alright, there was a kid here. Gonna get burned again? Please don't burn Surge again. I don't just want to go through my entire supply of ointment. There we go. Doesn't look like there's anyone else here. Oh. Oh, that was Kid! I'm not gonna lie, this is actually quite haunting and really messed up. And apparently Harley was there too. It's burning! Our home is burning! Look, all my friends, they... Why? Why did this happen? Okay, so, I can explain it, but it's a little complicated. It all started 65 million years ago. You! Are you going to go away? Are you going to leave me? I'm going to be left on my own again, aren't I? Everybody I've ever loved has gone far, far away. Yeah, let's go ahead and lie to children. I won't leave you. Really? Do you mean that? Aww. Your cheek! It's wet! Thank you. Thank you for saving me. Will I ever see you again? Alright, we pearled a girl out of the orphanage fire in which her friends and family died. And then we abandoned her on a cliff, overlooking the whole thing. I am truly the greatest hero. What? Where'd you go? No! Come back! Don't leave me, please, no! Don't leave me all alone! Don't worry. You're gonna be fine, I think. I don't actually know what kind of crap happened to you in the many years between that and when I met you. honestly, it probably wasn't very pretty. Oh, I didn't find kids level 7 tech. Screw it. Whatever. Sage! How have you been? I'm right here. There we go! Kid joined your party again. I guess that's all that needed to be said. Thank goodness. This must be the power of Serge's love! Ho 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 ho! Ah yes, kid. Lucia is waiting for you in her lab in Viper Manor. She wanted to give you something. Anyway, there's no rush. I suggest you rest here for the day. What? My wound? Like, stabbed me? What are you talking about? What a minute. Not again. I lose my memory sometimes. Whenever I'm in a situation where I might get hurt, I just seem to disappear. And when I come to, I wake up somewhere safe without a single scratch. But the thing is, I can't remember what happened. I don't get it. Anyway, it's happened to me plenty of times in the past, so it's nothing to worry about. Come on, mate, let's go. Alright, so I'm actually going to reload my save here and get that level 7. I won't make you wait for it. It was this damn thing the whole time. You know, the thing that I very pointedly attempted to interact with multiple times. Great. Anywho, we put in the code Laura and we get Hotshot. Kids level 7. Now let's move on. Alright. Let's go ahead and we're just gonna do exactly what Radius suggested. We are going to head to Viper Manor and we are going to have Kid talk with Lucia. This is going to earn yet another rainbow shell. And then I'm going to run around and pick up a handful more rainbow shells. Because I can. That's just a power that I have now. Alright, so pretty sure Lucia is going to be down in her lab. Just turn on my fast forward and make my way there. Alright. Pretty sure this is it. I have been waiting, kid. There is something I want to give you. Oh, me? I was told to give it to you when the time was right. It's for you, from Luca. You knew Luca? Here. My dear kid, how are you doing? I wonder how old you are as you read this letter. Perhaps you've matured into a beautiful woman and are raising a happy family by now. God, no. I was hoping to talk to you in person when you were old enough, but just in case something happens, I'm writing my feelings down on paper and leaving it with Lucia. Perhaps you already know, or perhaps you yourself are also now caught up in some historic crisis as a result of all this. But anyway, a long time ago, we, my friends and I that is, changed the future in order to save our planet from being devoured by Lavos, a monster from some unknown planet. We still feel proud of the role we played in saving our world, and in how we are so freely able to change the flow of time. But sometimes I think of the darker side of what we did. What has become of the future that was supposed to have existed? Where did the time that is now no longer allowed to exist go? It is true that, thanks to our altering the flow of history, We were able to save so many lives and prevent so much sadness and suffering. But when you think of it, we also caused the deaths of so many that were meant to have come into existence in the timeline we destroyed, and also caused new sadness and suffering further along in the new future we created. That is why I worry that someone might seek revenge on us for what we did. I have a constant dread in my heart that someone in our new future will travel back in time just like we did and try to kill or capture my friends and me. So, even if something dreadful does befall me, kid, know that what was meant to happen will happen, and that I was always prepared for the worst. Oh, but don't you dare think the great Luca is going to go down without a fight. I've got a reputation to uphold. Whatever lies waiting for us around the next corner, better watch out, because it's going to find a pretty mean counterattack coming its way. Kid, when I think of you, I remember someone I once met a long, long time ago in the distant past. But she was the complete opposite of you in this timeline. So quiet and gentle. Someday I'll also tell you about her, when you are ready to know of your real name and heritage. I'm not the slightest bit worried about you, kid. I know that no matter what happens, he will always be there, looking out for you. Or perhaps he has already found you, and is there by your side as you read this? If so, hello, Janice. Please take good care of my little sister for me. Indeed, Luca really believed that Magus was going to find her eventually. There is so much more I want to tell you, but I must leave it for another time. Don't worry, everything is okay. We will overcome whatever woes may occur. That's for certain. Later, when you're all grown up, I'll come visit you and we'll talk over tea. I look forward to that day. Well, anyway, kid, until we meet again. Forever and ever your friend, no matter which timeline it is. Yours sincerely, Luca Ashtier. P.S. Cut out the tomboy act. Believe me, you'll become a beautiful young lady one day, or my name isn't Luca the Great. Yeah, that's kind of heavy. Sorry, but I'd like to be alone for a while. God, I don't blame you after that one. I can't believe you, sis. You're the one who always laughed about how there's nothing definite or certain in this world. Sis. And we get a rainbow shell. Alright. So yes, Kid is, in fact, a manifestation or reincarnation or avatar or something of the Princess of Zeal who was lost. She is the continuation of Shala. And a lot of weird stuff goes on around her. But anyway, enough about that. I have more rainbow shells to find. One is right here in Arnie. The rest of the village is off hiding, so yeah, we can just run in and snag a rainbow shell. Sweet. Next rainbow shell, we just talked to this guy on Water Dragon Isle in another world. There are 2 from side quests I'm not going to be able to get. One, I would have had to talk to the Viper Churro salesman guy in Termina and given him a specific answer early in the game. And then another one, I'm pretty sure has to occur before I turn into Lynx, maybe? Where I was supposed to get a poetry book from the waitress in Arnie Village. So those two, as far as I know, are inaccessible to me. But there is still one more available to me on Earth Dragon Isle in the home world. I just jump in the pit, leave the pit, and then talk to the foreman. That's it. That is the entire sequence that I have to go to get this shell. So let's go do that. And there we go. All right, that is the last rainbow shell I can get for right now. With all of those out of the way, let's go grab the last level 7 text that I can. First up, let's get our resident mushroom man some mushrooms. There's a mushroom growing here. This looks about right. I've never seen this kind before, but maybe I can return to normal if I eat it. That's a hell of a risk! Daddy, no! Ah! You almost gave me a heart attack! You're not going to eat your own children, are you? Oh, God, he spored. Whoa! You're the offspring from my spores! That's right, Daddy! We're coming with you! And fungi has now gotten myconoids. That's really weird. Okay. I really don't think I like that. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, here is the next one. So, if you remember, Razlie first joined me back in the Hydra Marshes, but I didn't really take her with me to fight the Hydra, which is good, because you have to not have her with you when you fight the Hydra in order to get this. And this is actually really important. And I will get to show you why when I get to showing off text. But we still have to go and get Korcha his level 7. Okay, so previously with Korcha in the party, we had interacted with the cage where the mermaid was being held. So now there is a mermaid here. How do I get over to talk to her, though? That is the... There we go. Sir Korcha, thank you. Who the are you? I don't remember doing anything to be thanked for. I am the mermaid who was caged at the show tent. I finally got a chance to escape. Ah, you're that mermaid. That's great. Your words came as an eye-opener to me. I used to think that one day someone would come to my rescue. But if I do not try to become free myself, no one will ever lend me a hand. Sir Korcha, you were the one who showed me that. Maybe I said a little too much, but you understand, right? Don't ever get caught by a guy like that again. Duh, I understand. I do not know how I can ever thank you for what you've done, but I would like to give you a prayer to improve your fishing skills. I have heard many rumors that you are a fishing maniac. And Korcha receives big catch from the mermaid's prayer. Thank you. Thank you very much. I pray that I may see you again sometime. Take care, but just remember, I'm not a maniac. Alright, that is every character's level 7 tech, except for Starkey. We still have to do another story thing to actually get Starkey's. So let's go do the next thing on my list. I have Zappa in my party, and we are going to take Zappa to go give a pep talk to Zappa. We previously purchased the Smith Hammer in Marble after we saved it. And... Ye be me! I need your help. I want to hammer this thing to make that, you know what? That stuff you have. It's rainbow. So, this you know what you be talking about is the rainbow axe then. I knew I could count on myself. So, shall we start hammering? I'm a wee bit hard on myself, but when two of us working together, it should be a breeze. Sounds interesting. Good timing too. I've just finished an order. We'll see what I can do. It is kind of amusing how well, like, just everybody in the game gets along with themselves. So this is the rainbow axe. Hey, it's probably radiating such beautiful colors because of its prismatic nature. The response from the hammer is as satisfying as its finish. It be truly an amazing material. We should be able to do this on our own next time. That sure was a brilliant job. I hope I can work with you again. Alright, Zappa has learned how to forge the rainbow material. And from this point forward, either in the shop or with the smith spirit, I can now forge rainbow gear. I would make one now, but apparently I don't have any shiny salt. Wait, shiny salt? What the hell element is that? Water and soot, that's fire and water. Sand, earth, ember, fire, no, soot, dark, leaf. I guess green? No, green would be leaf. Oh, it's white. That's white element, because I never actually killed anything with saints. Okay. But yeah, you can make prism gear for everybody. You can also make prism... Ooh. I could also make prism vests, prism mail, and the utterly unworth it prism helmets. So, yeah. We can now make the ultimate stuff. And before I finish the game and start a new game plus, I want to make sure that I create the Spectra Swallow for Surge. It is not as good as the Master Mune. It has more attack than the Master Mune, but every attack from the Master Mune is a crit. So it ends up winning on damage numbers. But the Master Mune is a transformed version of Surge's starting weapon. And that means that you don't actually get to keep it in a new game plus. So you want to make sure you have a Prism Swallow for Surge. And anyway, let's check out some of our new techs. Starting with Zappa and Korcha. And I forgot to actually give Korcha his new power. There we go, big catch. Alright, let's do this. We got the battle boost on, so we just start with our elements full. First up, Zappa with Balls of Iron. Like playing golf with an adrenaline rush. Oh no. Oh god. Okay, that was pretty cool. And Korcha's Big Catch, a special lure to catch the one that got away. Alright, Korcha, show me what you can do. Oh. I mean, it's fine. Alright, let's move on to the next characters. Alright, next up, we got Kid and Razzie. Let's start with Kid. Hot Shot, the death blow machine invented by Luca. Oh, dear God, Luca! Oh, apparently girl got into serious weapons development. That's pretty cool. And Razzie's level 7, the Raz Flower. Protect friends with flower power. So, is that just like defense, magic defense? Okay, just magic defense. Alright, and let's move on. Okay, next up, we have Mel. We actually never showed off Mel's level 5. She never learned it before we lost her. So let's go with Doodle. Use your opponent as a piece of drawing paper. Huh. Oh, that's weird. I kind of like it. And we got Fungi's Myconoids. Release an army of mini mushrooms onto your foe. Oh my god. Wow, you are not very attached to your offspring there, Fungi. And finally, Mel's level 7 Tantrum. Stamp on the ground so hard, it causes quakes. Wow, you really are just... You really are just Kusagaki through and through, aren't you? Total brat. Alright, so that's Mel and Fungi. Let's move on to the next ones. Okay, and lastly for now, we've got Marcy and Grobic. So let's start with Marcy's level 7 web server. Weave secret strings to cut out a wave of rocks. Sounds promising. Okay, that's pretty cool. And lastly, Grobic, Strong Arm, a secret weapon banned by the poor army. Oh god. Oh, what the hell? Okay, that was kind of awesome. And I have one last tech to show off for now. And here it is. There are, I believe, exactly 2 triple techs in this game. One of them requires a New Game Plus, because it forces you to use a doppel that you can only get from a super boss, you can only fight on a New Game Plus. The other triple tech requires Surge's level 5 tech, Lena's level 7 tech, and Razzley's level 7 tech. And it is Delta Force. Combine 3 magic attacks to create a Mega Spell. Beautiful, isn't it? Alright, and that is it for the tech showcase. Until we get Starkey's one. Let's throw Starkey into the party. And then we are heading into the El Nido Triangle in order to progress the game. We're going to take Fargo with us. Honestly, Starkey, you can just stay as is. Turn off the battle boost. We're already in another world. So let's just go right on in. Do 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 do. Do do do. Ah, hello people. I've discovered a mysterious object down below, but there's a nasty monster guarding it. No matter how many times I hack away at it, it doesn't seem to have any effect. I tried some elements too. There are some that work and some that don't. Okay. Yeah, we're just gonna auto-allocate for the entire party on this one. Let's head on in to the El Nido Triangle. Hello! So there's a Puffy and a Jelly Blubba. Neither of those are on the Doppel list. So let's just kill them. Fargo, do your thing. Actually, I wonder if it isn't worth... I wonder if it isn't worth just getting a couple pieces of shiny salt. I mean, I'm not at a boss yet. I might as well just turn on Battle Boost and farm a couple of them. There's also 2 rainbow shells here. Fargo. Let's drop a meteorite. Good job, Fargo. Starkey, why don't you drop a meteorite? Make sure we all target different enemies. Fargo, why don't you drop a photon ray on this Puffy? Please nobody use a tech. They didn't. So we're going to drop a Saints and instantly get 3 shiny salts. Because it really is just that easy to farm these things if you want to. Perfect. Yup, 3 shiny salt. How many rainbow shells do I get? Because there's 2 here in the triangle, 3 in the next dungeon. So that's a total of 4 more I can get. That Stardust Cape I found in the orphanage fire. Children's size only, so it does fit Starkey. That's nice. Rainbow shells, 8, and I can get 4 more, so a total of 12. So I would never need more than 4 more, or more than 12 shiny salt, just to, like, get everything I possibly could. Hopefully, we can get another 3 right here. Because honestly, it is just really satisfying. And since setting up summons is tedious, I feel completely justified using the battle boost. This is just taking what I was already planning to do anyway and making it a substantially easier prospect. That's 3 shiny salts. We are already up to 6 shiny salts. Wow. And here we can get a couple more. Assuming that the pufferfish doesn't do some needle work and interfere. Fargo, you know the deal. Drop a meteorite on the jelly. Good work. And Saints. And this will be good for 2 more shiny salt, which will bring my total up to 6 in my inventory. Or, no, 8. 8 in my inventory. So, really only need 4 more shiny salt before I have one for every rainbow shell I can acquire in this playthrough. Excuse me. There's my rainbow shell. Hello, big crab monster. You are just a sidestepper. I have fought your kind before, and I'm not going to bother setting up for a summon against a single enemy. Here, however, I am absolutely going to, because there are 3 enemies in this group. Good work, Sidestepper. We're all very proud of you. Okay. Fargo, do the photon ray. Excellent. And Surge, get me 3 more shiny salt. It's just that easy. So that brings my total up to 11. Alright, let's turn off the battle boost because we have reached the sunken UFO. So we heard something about some elements work against it and some elements don't. So let's just give it a poke with Surge. Its color is blue, so my first guess is to just drop a fireball on it. Okay, fireball works. Fargo. You've got basically nothing. Does a meteorite work on it? No. Okay. Am I in a situation where all I can do is just use my red elements? Like, is that what I've gotten myself into? Because I can definitely set up to have more reds, if that's the secret here. Let's drop an Inferno. Okay, there's 309. That worked. Surge. Drop an Inferno. Not bad. So, do you use any elements of your own? Yes, okay, you went for a Numble. Starkey, dude, come on. You've gotta work with me here. There's an Inferno. I've got a Magma Bomb? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to run. I'm gonna have to put down a lot more red elements on everybody. Alright. That shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright, we'll just put out a bunch of magma bursts. Why not? Hey, Fargo! Have you ever thought, man, I wish I could fire a bunch of magma bursts? How about infernos? How about fire pillars? And Starkey, my little friend, how would you like to do a bunch of fire spells? Sure. We'll just put out as many fire things as I can. Alright. Honestly, this is just a very annoying gimmick boss. Alright. Let's have everybody get some attacks off. After he takes his second action, we will begin with the attack. Surge is definitely going to be my strongest attacker. Surge, my man. Drop a magma burst. 174. Fargo, Inferno. 163. Starkey, Inferno +2. Surge. How about you give it one tiny tap and then an Inferno? Another 352. Okay. Alright, everybody refresh, and then we will do it again once we are ready. Okay. Starkey, do your thing. Cool. Surge. Alright, defend, defend, defend. Let the monster take its turn. And let's start all over with more Infernos. And Magma Bursts. And Starkey can drop an Inferno +2. There we go. The boss has been slain. Star level 41.
Wow! Starkey ship in this world not broken. Starkey am happy.
Could that be the reason why we have air down here?
Affirmative. Starkey ship creates a special force field. Starkey think in other words Starkey ship is in pieces, and the parts are buried underground but still working. Yeah, it opened. Yeah, everything is in order. The navigation system is operational. Starkey's bed is nice and cozy too.
Can this take us to Terra Tower?
This ship is only big enough to fly Starkey.
Then what do we do?
Leave it to me.
Aww. What a sweetheart he is.
The engine may be a wee bit rusty, but otherwise perfect. Oh yeah, that! Maybe we could use this! Stocky may be able to scrounge up more stuff. Stocky will come back later. Easy does it.
What's this?
It's an anti-gravity device. If you attach this to your boat, it will fly to Terra Tower easily. All we need is a facility to install it.
I remember there was a dock inside of Chronopolis.
Now right, let's be on our way to Chronopolis.
Actually, I kind of wanted to go back because wanted to, like, get your level 7.
Let's see. Stocky needs this and that.
Yeah, we're installing an anti-gravity device on our boat.
Oh yeah. This should do us quick.
Oi, all you need to do is load that thing on the boat, right?
What are you talking about? We need to attach a stabilizer to keep the auto gyro from spinning out of control.
I don't get it, but just hurry up, okay?
Time to get to work. Phew, Stocky, I'm done.
What do you mean done? All you did was load it on their boat.
Negative.
Not much further now. Bet you never expected we'd end up doing anything like this, did you, Sedge?
Why were we born? Why do we live?
It's what we're gonna find out with our own eyes. All right.
Ready?
Nah, not yet. It won't let me leave. In that case, yeah, I guess I'm ready. We put an anti-gravity device on essentially a 1 or 2 person canoe. Let's do it! That's a bit weird. But sure, why not? The more the merrier. Bet you thought that shot from the opening cutscene, or from the, intro cutscene thing, bet you thought that was probably Surge sailing on the sea, huh? Nope. Can I leave here again, though? Like, can I just leave and go, like, get Starkey's thing? Because it would be really nice if after this episode, every single tech I wanted to show off in this game has been shown off. That would just make things a lot easier for me. Cool. Let's leave. Cool. Back into the triangle. Okay, I'm back.
Stocky wonder if Stocky can find anything else. Only junk. Whoa! So this is where it was.
And we have finally gotten the last character's last tech. Starkey's level 7. Starstruck. And now, let's go show it off. And then, on the next episode, I will fight my way through the final dungeon of Chrono Cross. I can't wait. But first, Starkey, why don't you show us what you can do? Call on Starman Guardian to do Special Attack Mark III. Oh, that's it, huh? It was okay. And I will see you all on the next one.